Hi, everybody. Anybody want to come and get to know me? Funny how some people can be really mean on the internet. And then when I finally point out how mean they are, everybody's running scared. So, what's up, YouTube? Somebody come in and talk to me. Get to know me. Like Mystic Angel. All you women who follow Ernie Shell and pop in and say hi, and then you're mean to me and go back. You're called scavengers, that's what you are. You're the scavengers that are sent out to find the weak animal, to run to the pack so everybody can go and pounce on and kill them. But you people are so foolish. I ran to music and I left trails of all your abuse. And I don't even know where I put it, so wherever it is, it's going to be the rest of whatever I left the trail on. So, funny how nobody wants to come in and talk. Oh, it's Saturday morning. I forget everybody's sleeping in. I woke up this morning. I'm having a bowl of cinnamon apple hot cereal. I'm going to coat my belly real good with some hot oats like Baba did and Guido. And there's a way we have to eat our cereal. Baba and Guido always taught me. You have to dunk your toast in just a little bit. Almost like using your toast as a spoon. Those little things that my grandparents taught me. My Baba, my Guido. My grandma Mary Hall, Mary Elizabeth Hall. Alton. Mary Alton. All the kids were at Grandma's house. How I miss my grandparents. I asked my husband to hug me. But if anybody knows my husband, he's tall and slender, His hugs are amazing, but they're nothing like a bear hug from a bear. I sit here looking out a beautiful blue sky, sunny day. Maybe I can get my snowsuit on and go out for a walk today. Only people that know what it's like to go out in the cold and immediately have your breath taken away. Or go out there and come back in just going to my mailbox. That small chill will put me in pain for days. That small little chill. I remember when my babies were little. We built a 15-foot bunny rabbit in the front yard. We even colored it with colors. He had a vest on and a tie. Everybody stopped and took pictures. I remember one year we tried to build a castle, but we had a thaw and a freeze in between, and it looked like something like an ice shelter. There's a tree that was at the end of our driveway where we didn't have to build a shelter for our kids because this big old tree that I wish I could go back in my Facebook and get, but I can't get on there. Of me holding my tree before they cut it down. This tree had to be at least 100 years old. I begged the guys, do you have to cut it right to the ground? Do you? Because the guys looked at me like this crazy little lady crying about a tree. A tree that covered my kids out of the rain, out of the snow. Winter time, we would build an igloo inside, and we would go in and have milk and cookies or hot chocolate. Maybe that's why I can't go to the end of the driveway, because my tree's gone, you know? I wish I could get into my Facebook just so I could get the picture of my tree. Me holding it with my hands. In my yellow dress. I look like a big yellow bird holding on to her tree. Please don't cut me down. Right, Kramer? You loved your tree too, eh? My God, see, Mommy, I know you don't like when Mommy cried. But the tree is, the stump they left is taller than, well, everything's taller than me. But you know what I want to do? I want to see if I can find somebody who is good with chainsaws to like cut the top of the stump into like a flame. I want it to look like a candle at the end of my driveway. Sounds silly, but I really do want to make it into a candle. I can't wait for summer so I can have my little birds land on my shoulder, sing softly in my ear as poor Kramer goes out of his mind, barking, "Get off my mummy!" Right, Kramer? Come on, baby. My Kramer sits right. I wish I could show you how he cuddles me. Animals love me. People have to learn to get to know me. When you've been hurt time and time again, like I said, I spent 5 years watching you guys. Then I asked for a TV that I could start talking to you guys or see what you guys were saying. That was 2 more years. Then I got a computer that I could watch and talk to you guys at the same time. What a joy it was driving around with Matt and Apple. Going whatever adventure they were going through. The most fun was when Maddie or Apple would have Maddie mute out what her food order was, because I know that little bit can eat. I miss you guys. I've really missed Matt and Apple. I wish Matt and Apple would just say hi. I go to the site and like things. Try to do the support I can. But what can I do? What can I do? A lot of subscribers to Steve are, again, my bullies, but what can I do? What can I do with another creator's bullies that come and hurt me? What do I do? YouTube, what do I do when people come and hurt me? Can you tell me? What am I doing wrong? For 3 years, I was bullied, put to a corner. And now as I try to tell my story of how I lived through abuse, everybody pops in and out. Well, at least I got 1 like so far. But I wonder if at the end, will you take it away? I noticed some videos, it was like, oh, I got 2 likes, I got 3 likes. And then when I went back, I got no likes, It was like, you fed my mind, my body, my spirit. And then when I ended the live, you broke my heart again. So why play with me over and over, right? Oh, I got ringing in my ears right now. Somebody's talking about me. I've had that gift from the day I was born too. So many times I had to go for surgeries after. I often wondered, was I an experimental child on I had to be, how they cut my ear off, laid it on my cheek as they rebuilt my inner ear channel. I don't have, I can't even put, your earbuds, guys. I can't even put my right earbud in or my left earbud in. My ear canal just doesn't hold anything in. I tried the MacGyver thing. Oh, I loved MacGyver. I loved MacGyver. Because he taught me, like I always had, was a gift to take stuff and make something to help me. But as I was trying to do it, my son giggled and said, we can get you earbuds that have like a ear thing. But I didn't want to tell him what he bought me. Wasn't the right thing. Everybody out there, I've always wanted just below the knee moccasins. I need something like that because I had something like that before. And I don't know where they went. It was the only thing that kept me warm, made me feel secure. So if anybody out there knows of anybody that makes handmade moccasins, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do a search and destroy mission on finding something to put on my feet. If you could see the little kids next door, I can just see their comment when, "Oh, Mom, she's got something on her feet." I don't have to watch TV. And I told my neighbors, when you guys are all out there playing and stuff, I hope you don't mind watching. When you hear the kids laughing, and poor little Roscoe, blind and deaf, if you could see that dog get his way over here. Just imagine a little dog in the winter plowing through the snow to come and get his treats. His first path to get here, he's so out of breath. So what he does is first travel through the snow. He usually gets a handful of treats. And then he goes back. He can't knock on the window because a lot of snow's coming. Slowly the bottom window is being covered. I remember when winters in Canada where the snow was so high we couldn't see out any of our windows. My husband and son, like they had to go run around and dig portholes to let light in our house. I think maybe this year I'll get to put a teepee in the front yard and plant flowers around it. I need a space in the middle of the yard where the sunlight hits, where I can watch bunny rabbits running around my yard fighting. All the little bunnies fighting with their brothers or sisters. And the mama, what? She's on the other side going, "Oh, thank God. Please burn out some energy. You're driving me freaking nuts." Like, as all mamas do. They do this every night. I get to see bunnies run around, chase each other, chipmunks, squirrels. I remember telling my father-in-law, because we went down there one time and he had chipmunks too. Just imagine what happened when I stirred it and then I went, and then they told me. Let's just say Kimmymonster had a slight temper tantrum outside. I think this was Little Rabbits or something like that. I went out there. I can just see me now and our daughter, Bobby Joe. She had a little pink sundress on. I can see her. She didn't like wearing dresses either. But I remember going. I ran away because we were building. We were building his log cabin. We were all there trying to stuff in the insulation in between the logs. Every people that know what that means know what that means. But I had to go really, really far from the cabin. And I had a big old cry. My poor husband, every time he seen me cry and mood swing, then he had to drive me to the store to get real food. Let's just say Murray had whole bunches of old, oh, never mind. One day I'll tell you about the wolf story. The wolf I can see to this day. As my father-in-law loved me enough to have this wolf ready to scare the shit out of me. I loved him, you know. I see Murray right now with his toothpick in his mouth. And if everybody knew Murray, he had a tea bag that he dipped. And he would fold up in a napkin and save it for later. Murray had things about him that everybody would make fun of, you know. But I know my father-in-law loved me. And I swear he loved his son even more because of me. I could see the two men greeting each other. My husband, who I'm so proud of, the two men shaking hands. Father to son, son to father. Stacy's built just like his dad. If y'all met the Craig family, what a joy. What a joy. So those of you that think I'm not loved, I am. It's just right now it's winter time and nobody goes there anywhere in the winter time with me because I hurt. I'm a damper on everybody's life because you can't take me anywhere. Beth McGee, I know you're angry with me. And I know you probably have some psychic abilities. And I'm not putting you down. But darling, you have never lived through what I have. I have walked to my death many times. Many, many times. I've been a female warrior. I've been a shield maiden. I was told I was a princess who was killed before she got to be married. I was murdered and killed. Maybe it was a blood wedding. Who knows? But those of you who try to tell me who I'm not, when you tell me that, go look into your own life. Go look into your own life. Because I know I've come on this plane many times. I know I sit like a con. I always do. When I sit in my bed where I am safe, I sit like Buddha. I sit like Buddha. I have a Buddha on the side of my on altar. He has one hand on his knee, the other hand open. So everybody, I give you my hands. My hands are open. I'm telling you my knowledge of how I lived. Okay? Everybody, don't hurt me anymore. Okay? Please don't hurt me anymore. See how red my hands are? My hands are so hot that I melt ice so fast it turns to water. I've had to take so many of my capsules I make. So, anybody don't think you caused me pain. You didn't break my heart. But Michael put it back together. Calvin Harris and his band put it back together. A lot of YouTubers used me for content and are probably going to use a lot more of my videos and chop them up and spin it so they can make money and sell t-shirts. Money is the root of all evil and always has been. Why do you think they crucified Jesus for? Because he kicked all the money makers out of the church, which was supposed to be sacred, as on lands where nothing will grow. People are kicked out of there because you murdered whole communities of my bloodline. So as we dance and we wake up and we start singing our warrior cry, we sing our warrior cry, you will not do that to me again. I don't have a true eagle feather, but I had the most beautiful dream, and it's still coming out. The colors of my dream are coming. But I saw something coming to me. I saw my feather coming to me. My eagle feather. to which I know exactly how to keep it safe. Because a true person who has an eagle feather, to be gifted that, if you only knew what a gift you have. So, my eagle feather's coming. Thank you for listening to me, Big Witch. I kneel and bow to all the religions. Just, I'm too sore to say everything. Okay, guys? Love you. Blessed be Allah. Blessed be the Quran. Orthodox Church. India. You have so much there. And a YouTuber really put you down because he has no clue what his sister's scale. The meaning of that scale. The meaning of the scale that he holds in his hand.